All right, man. Cast up. Nice.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the Lions' 32-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel.
Sony Michel on the carry.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Giants.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
6 at the 14-yard line.
Now a 2nd down and 6. They'll run with Michel. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Woo, boy, he fumbled that ball.
The ball is out. Michel lost it.
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Good. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And only able to get this to the 19, so it probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Aisha.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air one out. And it's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10.
Boy, you getting them same messages. Boy, that shit's so aggravating, man. Yes. I did a mail-in, but I was getting them long before.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
But I should vote in and she still getting them.
Sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back. And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that pass sequence.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because
you can have it on.
I don't want every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
You trying to get what, Caleb? Speak up. And I gave you $20. You're not spending no more right now. Because then you're going to be wanting something later.
Enforcing a 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
That's
that will be incomplete. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds for the long connection. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio
Yeah, he's pretty good.
one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows.
What's up, Cat?
We'll get this underneath to Michelle. That'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Can you do what now?
5.
A gain of 5. Brings
Plug it up
up
what?
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Giants 3, Lions nothing.
Michelle on an island by himself in the
Welcome,
backfield.
Roger.
2nd and goal.
Ah! Oh, touchdown.
He's got it for a giant touchdown.
He should have picked that off.
Zach Ertz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end.
He looked like he was going to go for it, and then I like, well, I got him to the right. And then he went in front of that thing, but he disciplined.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows to 10-0. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them. Got to
I didn't do my thing, right?
Open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now Jackson on second down. And he'll dump it underneath to his right.
Ooh, fumble.
And it's a fumble. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will.
Them boys got some speed on his team.
But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
He's going to loft this one deep left side.
Boy!
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
That boy got some speed.
Keep his feet in. Second down.
Yes.
Something to a game plan, but trying to keep a defense honest when the guy
He's pretty
with that
good.
type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
We'll stop playing with it, boy. Put some respect on him, man.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And it be.
Jackson from the shotgun.
And it be a weak drop shot. Woo. Who is Agnew?
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moment.
Oh. What his speed is?
Toughest route to defend. Not like any of them.
What is
especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route,
what his speed is?
Shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as
pretty good, man.
in order to get open. That
Yeah, I
makes
see
things
that.
tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
He pretty good, though. I can tell how he deploying the pieces. He pretty good.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, it's Jackson.
You know, got him.
This is going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Yes, sir. Just gotta. That remote don't work. It's a it's already on the HDMI cable ain't even plugged up.
Now a first down carry.
It's not plugged. I took the cable out of it. You're gonna have to plug the cable into the back of the TV. You plug the HDMI cable in the TV, and then when you plug, we'll move it to 3. Ain't no batteries in the remote.
Stand up when the going gets tough.
It's a button on the TV that say input.
Midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Okay. Well, no, I'll cut y'all out.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Going there to get a check.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Nice job to break through with 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
What it look like? You got gas in there? Carl beat the Bills? Damn.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On first down, Michelle. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They got some good run defense, and these boys hit hard.
The defense was ready. It looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Michelle. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sony Michel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Giants 17. Lions nothing. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
What about 3 superstar receivers?
Down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Woo! That boy smoked him.
Remaining now.
Sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 17.
I ain't had the right corner on him either.
An incomplete
No,
pass
it's a
on
man,
that last
but
play, and that
I ain't
means
had the
they'll
right
need to come
corner
up
on him.
with something here on third down. From the gun, Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, he caught it.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Now
a handoff as they run left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down.
pick that off, boy.
Complete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
I can make the tackle in the flat.
To throw again. Jackson.
Got behind the linebacker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Operating from
pick that off.
Jackson, the safety Keanu Neal there to knock that one free.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Good job, Sean.
Take it on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
He gone.
Some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for Hawkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming.
Boy, ain't bad, man.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
He better than Quan.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And now
Oh,
looks
that's
to
not
speak
bad.
of.
That's
A 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Hit
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Ford. Return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take his feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Oh, he caught that on that boy touchdown. Wow. Dang. He ain't in trouble.
So let's see what this is about.
He caught that one now.
Prater to add the PAT.
Oh, y'all, he good. I gotta give him some props. I think the guy pretty good.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Giants 17, Lions 14. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Cal full of peeled out that deep ball to pick him off. Man.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And it's Michelle once again, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Jared Davis.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
But when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Buying time to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for Julio. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Jackson on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side. Got his man. Complete. Past the 20. They will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
What happened? Oh, he ran out of bounds. Dang, that's crazy.
They'll come out in the pistol. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run.
God dang it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Lions 21, Giants 17. Matt Prater.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, picked off. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm about to lose again.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, what a turnaround. They exited
Yeah, I got Devontae Adams.
lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start
He just
out with
undercut him.
a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Oh, he's gone.
And past the 35.
Why, man?
A yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the
he
drive
good.
out
He
by
good.
a few
He
inches.
good.
That'll be a 1st down.
Well, that's a
Look at that
carry they
move.
have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
the gun. He'll hand this off. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Telling you. He's better than Corn, man. You kill him with that one more, boy. You kill him with it.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, pick that. Oh, come on, man. I knew he was going now.
He'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. A much better effort we're seeing.
I didn't want to move too much
versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up.
Hit dog.
Third guy in, break in the football, get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more
It's
score,
definitely the turnover here, fellas.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I thought we should have picked that up. Oh, I can't remember right now.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Touchdown! Oh my God!
Touchdown.
This boy is eating, man. Oh yeah, he got this guy. He got this.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Dang, this boy don't came back. Why? Okay.
To kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Caught on the right side by Adams. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
Boy.
They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion.
Oh my God, she wrote right here, boy.
In route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Oh!
This is intercepted.
Kyle Fuller is killing me, man.
And he's going to take this one back
3 times, big guy.
7-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
What are you saying?
Thinking about going to his backup.
after the interception. Here's Jackson. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Again, let's get racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to give a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
Opponent.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains and make the fundamental tackle.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Ain't that boy beat me.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Yeah, I can't let him beat me, boy.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And Jones has it over the middle. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
The guy under. Now one of them he undercut like crazy. I don't think that one was a bad pass. But the last one I threw, that was a late pass. I just threw it anyway.
Offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays.
Yeah, he ain't it, man. He's playing cover 5. Oh.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. zone now. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. So this one's over.
I don't know. Maybe
It's
once
a
or
win
twice.
for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary.
Excellent comeback.
Away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
If you only had 17 points, how the hell I had them down 21-0? Nah, it was 17-0. And then he scored. And then I didn't adjust the way he would do offensively.
6-2 now on the year. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
You loud of corn. Twice.